Less than 3 weeks away, President Biden is hitting the campaign trail in the battleground state of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, he'll be in Philadelphia campaigning for John Fetterman, who is in a dead heat with Dr. Oz for U.S. Senate. The race could determine the balance of power in the upper chamber. There's also new questions this morning about Fetterman's health following a stroke earlier this year, after it's revealed his doctor is also a campaign donor. And we are hearing from voters about the issues that are driving them to the polls in record numbers. Tom Dempsey has that story, but we start with Joe Khalil and the latest out of that Pennsylvania Senate race. Good morning, Joe.
Yeah, good morning. So after a stop in Pittsburgh, President Biden is going to Philadelphia today for a closed-door fundraiser for John Fetterman, the man who hopes to be the next senator from the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Now, President Biden's approval ratings are still below 50%. That may explain why he's been doing less stumping with candidates in these public events and doing more headlining private closed-door events like he's doing tonight. He has been raising quite a bit of money for Democratic candidates. And you mentioned the health of John Fetterman. That is still a concern. We've seen it impact his speech, the impacts of that stroke that he had a couple of months back. But the White House has made clear that President Biden supports him and thinks that he is fully fit and healthy enough to do the job.
The president has found him to be an impressive individual, and who's just as capable as always, and who's carrying out his office.
Fetterman's doctor, as you mentioned, did release a letter saying that he is, quote, recovering well from his stroke and his health has continued to improve. He went on, he has no work restrictions and can work full duty in public office, although Fetterman's critics were quick to point out the doctor who wrote that letter is also a campaign donor to Fetterman and to other Senate Democratic candidates this cycle. In the meantime, Fetterman's challenger, Dr. Oz, is creeping up in the polls after being behind anywhere from 5 to 8 points. A new AARP poll has Oz down just 2 points. That is basically a neck-and-neck race within the margin of error. That does fit a pattern after a really good summer for Democrats where they closed the gap in polling. In recent weeks, the polls have started to shift back toward Republicans' way. By the way, we should mention President Biden, as he's doing this event tonight, has been getting some questions about whether his decisions recently, for example, to release more gas from the national stockpile, whether that's meant to keep gas prices low as a political issue heading into the midterms, something the White House has vehemently denied as President Biden continues to try to campaign for these candidates, guys. Kelly.
All right, a lot to watch. Joe, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.